The most dangerous person in the world is not the narcissist, but the empath who has finally had enough. For years, the world saw your sensitivity not as a gift, but as a weakness to be exploited. You gave until you were empty, absorbing the pain of others while neglecting your own. You were the rescuer, the fixer, the eternal giver, and in the process, you abandoned the most important person, yourself. You felt everything, and it nearly broke you. But within that breaking point, a powerful transformation began. This isn't a story of revenge, it's the story of a return. A return to your whole, authentic self. Deep within the empath's psyche lies a shadow, a part of themselves they were taught to suppress. This is the realm of anger, of assertiveness, of the fierce, unapologetic no. Society told you these were negative traits, so you buried them to be seen as good, as kind, as acceptable. You feared your own power. But as Carl Jung said, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. The journey back to yourself begins when you stop running from this shadow and instead turn to face it. This integration is not about becoming a darker person. It's about becoming a whole person. It's the moment the gentle lamb remembers it also has the spirit of the lion within it. This is where your true power awakens. This awakening transforms your sensitivity from a vulnerability into a superpower. Your empathy, once a porous sponge soaking up every stray emotion, now becomes a finely tuned radar. You can sense dishonesty, manipulation, and insincerity from a mile away, but instead of absorbing it, you observe it. You learn the sacred art of setting boundaries. These aren't walls to keep the world out. They are gates that you control. You decide who gets access to your energy, your time, and your heart. You stop over-explaining and justifying your needs. No becomes a complete sentence, spoken not with anger, but with quiet, unshakable conviction. You learn that protecting your peace is not selfish. It is essential. Your empathy is no longer a burden, but your greatest strategic advantage. To those who once profited from your compliance, you will suddenly seem unreachable, unreadable. The old tricks no longer work. They try to provoke an emotional reaction, but you offer them only clarity and calm observation. They expect you to jump in and save them from their self-created chaos, but you remain a still, unwavering presence, refusing to take on their battles. You are no longer an open book for them to read and manipulate. Your energy is contained. Your inner world is sacred space they cannot enter. This isn't a game of withholding. It is the natural result of self-sovereignty. You have reclaimed your energetic field. You've stopped seeking validation from those who are incapable of giving it. And in doing so, you become a mirror, reflecting their own dysfunction back at them, a reality they cannot stand. This journey culminates in a profound state of authentic living. You start building a life based not on obligation or the desperate need to be liked, but on genuine connection and reciprocity. You gravitate towards those who replenish your spirit, not drain it. You embrace both your light and your shadow, understanding that your kindness is more potent because it's now paired with the strength to protect it. You find peace not by changing the world, but by refusing to participate in its dysfunctional dynamics. You create your own reality, a sanctuary built on self-respect and emotional independence. Jung wisely noted, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." The awakened empath understands this deeply. They are no longer defined by the feelings of others, but by the truth of their own soul. Your empathy is, and always has been, a sacred gift. It was never meant to be a tool for your own destruction. The great error was in believing it was an open invitation for the world to take whatever it wanted. Now you know the truth. Empathy without boundaries is self-abandonment. The awakened empath learns to wield this gift with discernment. It is a light you shine intentionally, not a wildfire that consumes you. You offer it to those who are worthy, who honor it, and who meet you with the same level of respect. You use it to understand, to connect, and to heal, but you do so from a place of fullness, not from a place of lack. You are no longer just surviving. You are thriving. You have walked through the fire and learned to command the flames. You are the whole, empowered, and sovereign empath, and you have finally, truly, come home to yourself. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this story resonated with you, share it with another empath who needs to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on becoming your most authentic self. Stay strong and protect your peace.